Good day to all of you. One more time, it's me, Tomsky from Manila. Now we are talking. We're gonna talking about food. As you know, my YouTube channel, Tomsky Dad. It's all about food, arts, and plants. Okay. Now we are preparing adobong sitaw or Filipino dish, adobo string beans. Okay. In the beginning, we will preheat the pan and we're gonna add some oil. Okay. Uh, this is a very traditional food in the Philippines, okay? It is actually a Filipino signature dish, adobo. Although it comes in many form and a regional way of cooking, or each household have a different way of cooking. There are very basic ingredients that we have in here, like the vinegar, okay? The vinegar and the soy sauce, okay? And of course the spices, the bay leaf and the black pepper. But today we're gonna use only vegetable, which is the string beans. Okay. Now when the pan is really hot, we will start to saute the garlic. Okay. As you know, many Filipino are starting to saute the garlic before the onion. Okay. We have to saute it until it's golden brown. Try not to burn it because it's gonna give a bitter taste. Okay. You saute the garlic like this. When it's a little bit golden brown, then we can add the red onion. Okay, red onion into the pan, and also the 2 pieces of bay leaf. Okay, you can fry it in the oil, so at least it's gonna give more aroma. Like this, you can see that the onion is now starting to get translucent. Then we can add our chili. It's only 1 piece. It's not. It's only optional. Okay, to put some chili. But as you know, it will add appetite for your food when it's a little bit spicy. Okay. Then this is the string beans. Okay. This is the string beans I have. It's already cut and washed. Okay. It's about half kilo. About half kilo of string beans. Let me see if it will fit all in the pan. I like to saute it before adding the soy sauce and the other ingredients. Okay. So it takes out the sweetness flavor of the beans. Okay. As you know, here in the Philippines or in many parts of Asia, this string bean is almost available throughout the year. Okay. And if you are avoiding to eat meat, this is a good source of your vitamins and nutritious food by cooking these beans. Okay. And here in the Philippines, this is very, how I may say, very traditional to cook these string beans. Okay, or sitaw. Yeah, just a few minutes of sauteing. If you wish to add some meat like a chicken or pork, it's also okay. Now I'm gonna get freshly cracked pepper. Okay, this is 1 teaspoon of freshly cracked pepper. Okay. So there are a lot of vegetable that we are using and we are cooking in here in the Philippines as adobo. Okay, basically the adobo is just sauteing the garlic. Some people don't even use onion, and the basic ingredient is the soya sauce and the vinegar. Okay, vinegar is all in a different kind. There are some coconut vinegar, palm vinegar, also some commercial vinegar. You can use any. Okay, depends on your taste, but of course you have to adjust accordingly. Okay, so this one is the soya sauce. I just put it in the scotch glass. Okay, so now we're gonna add our soya sauce. So we have to put in a high heat until it cook little bit and the soya sauce seep in to the beans. Okay, then when you see that the beans are getting tender, okay, not really well cooked, then you can now add the vinegar. Okay, this soya sauce what I put is about 200 grams of soya sauce. Okay, you can add also some extender like if you are a vegan, you can add some tofu or you can add some fish on it. Okay, just a chopped fish. It's also depends. As I mentioned to you that the adobo here in the Philippines are all in a different way of cooking. Although the very basic is there. It's like I may say that 90% of Filipino knows how to cook adobo, at least one kind of adobo. Okay, and most of the time, each family they have like their own signature way of cooking of adobo. Okay, so this is the very famous here in the Philippines. When they say adobo, it's like it's our uh, it's our like signature food here in the Philippines. Okay. Now I can see that it's already tender. Then now I can add the vinegar. Okay. Now I can add the vinegar. Once you add the vinegar, try not to mix it. Just let the vinegar seep in and cook slowly. I mean in the medium fire, medium heat. So at least uh, all the citric acid will gonna be evaporized. Okay, so it's gonna be like a sweet, a little bit sour, but not too sour. Okay, now we're gonna add our vinegar. Okay, then we're gonna cover this one for a few minutes. I, I know by just looking of the beans that is already tender. Okay, it's not mushy. So what I will do now is just cook it with the vinegar. Okay, so as you see, try not to mix it. Just keep on boiling or simmering it with all the ingredients you have. Okay, so it's very, as I mentioned to you, that the adobo is very famous here in the Philippines. It's actually evolved through times. Okay, and since we have so many province, I can say it's become like a regional way of cooking. Okay, for the meat, almost any meat you can make an adobo. You can make a chicken adobo, pork adobo, beef adobo, also even the liver adobo. And also to the vegetable, you can use the banana blossom adobo, you can make the string beans, you can make a spinach adobo in so many form. Okay, but basically the way of cooking it's almost the same and the ingredients what we adding is almost the same. Okay, so now you can see that it's already cooking. I can see it's already tender. Yeah, So you can see I don't add any water on it. Okay, also I don't add salt, as you know that the soya sauce is already salty. But if you wish to add some salt, it's okay for you. It's up to your taste. Okay. And if you want the sauce to be a little bit thick, you can just dissolve some 1 or 1.5 teaspoon of cornstarch, and you can add to your adobo. Okay. So now it's already, I can see already that it's cooked. Yeah. So just mix the final mix. Now we're gonna try our adobo. So it's already cooked, and I taste that the vinegar is not too sour. So the saltiness and the sweetness of the soya sauce is already incorporated. There's a little bit kick on the spiciness because of the red chili. Okay. So now that it's cooked, we're gonna serve now the adobo in our pan. So this is our adobong sitaw. We just keep the bay leaf there. Okay. Normally the adobo is the best way to eat adobo is right on the next day. Okay. So when you cook it today, when you keep it in the fridge and you eat it tomorrow, that is the best, in my opinion. Huh? Okay. So you can see the chili there and the bay leaf. You keep it there until more flavor come out there. Okay. So this is our adobong sitaw. So if you are new to my channel, please try to subscribe and like and share. Tom's Dad. It's all about food, uh, plants, and arts. Okay. Now it's the adobong sitaw. It's one of the Filipino signature dish, and I wish happy cooking to all of you. And one more time, it's me, Tom's Dad. Thank you very much. Bye bye.